Something is rotten at the heart of Melanoc. I first grasped something was wrong when we occupied the underground city and drove away their god. Too many ambitions and too many competing agendas, pressed too far, culminating in an act of foreign blasphemy. Even those who lead factions or rule the city are limited in our grasp. The illusion of control is slipping through our fingers like grains of sand. We've gone too far. Now the storm clouds are gathering in our enemy's circle like vultures. There are whispers of warlords marching troops across the intralands, of Blauock spies and a restless dragon, of deteriorating diplomacy and civil unrest. All the while the consortium bides its time, waiting to pounce on our loads like a hungry jackal. Even once reliable contacts are acting strangely. I'm sure there's a root to all their problems. A lone spider at the center of its web, pulling strings to make us dance. If only we can find it and slay it, before it's all too late.
It's been 2 years since Melanoc won the Underciv War. Rebuilding the city after the earthquakes and the invasion continues. Melanoc may have won the war, but the ruling council was assassinated, leaving a power vacuum in its wake. At the same time, the city had to borrow massively to pay for the war, the reconstruction, and the occupation, leaving the burden of taxes to fall heavy on a traumatized and largely leaderless populace. The city's legion retains its emergency powers still, 2 years after the conflict. Some believe this is justified due to the disarray in the state. Some believe we should protest, that the Legion should step down and allow the Fourth Council to take full power. And more protest that the council should be replaced as it was largely self-appointed and in the wake of the old council's demise. Sure, they guided Melanoc through the crisis, but they have little to lay their claims of legitimacy on. And yet, others still believe that Melanoc should return to their old overlords in grandeur, reintegrating with the country that founded them. All the while armies, living and undead, gather in the Yurdral lands to the north. Melanoc is weak. It is riven with factions. It has enemies within, without, below, and above. There is something rotten at the heart of Melanoc. How will you lead Melanoc into the future? Will you gather the factions together and make peace, bringing prosperity and hope? Will you destroy the opposition and conquer your enemies? Will you fail? Strange Bedfellows is a full-length campaign and sourcebook for Age of Ambition role-playing game. It consists of 7 core scenarios, as well as numerous optional side quests. The campaign explores themes such as, you can't have it all, decisions have consequences, paranoia, unlikely alliances, and shifting loyalties, and power corrupts. All backers get immediate access to the complete draft text of the book. Tab Creations consists of several high school friends who have been creating worlds and adventures for over 20 years. We have published more than 100 game books and adventures, and we have never failed to fulfill our obligations on any of our successful fundraising campaigns. We are dedicated to our players and game masters, and we can't wait to share this campaign with you.